God knows you need a new path, for life is not always a straight line. It is often in moments of uncertainty, when everything seems unclear, that divine intervention shows us the way forward. We may feel lost or stuck, unsure of how to move forward or what choices to make. However, divine timing teaches us that there is always a path, one that is meant for us, one that aligns with our purpose and higher calling. This path may not always be apparent, but with faith and trust, it begins to unfold before us when the time is right. The key is not to rush, but to trust in the process and remain open to the signs and guidance that are being offered to us. Divine timing is a concept deeply rooted in the belief that everything in life happens for a reason and, more importantly, at the right moment. It challenges the notion that human control alone dictates outcomes and urges us to surrender to the flow of life. At the heart of this belief is the understanding that life is not about achieving things on our own timeline, but about aligning with a higher universal force that orchestrates our journey in ways we may not immediately comprehend. Divine timing reminds us to relinquish the constant urge to push forward according to our desires and instead cultivate patience and trust in a plan greater than our own. Life often throws moments of uncertainty or perceived stagnation at us, moments where no matter how hard we try, results seem elusive. These periods can feel suffocating, frustrating, and even disheartening. However, divine timing teaches that unseen progress is unfolding beneath the surface. Just like seeds that take time to sprout, the work we put into life may not yield immediate visible results, but is nonetheless significant. Trusting in this process means understanding that every step taken today is laying the foundation for a better tomorrow, even if we cannot yet see the full picture. Surrendering to divine timing requires not just blind faith, but the ability to recognize that setbacks or delays are not punishments, but rather necessary adjustments that align us with opportunities or situations far more suited to us. Surrender is not an easy act for most. As humans, we are naturally inclined to seek control over outcomes. We craft schedules, pursue goals relentlessly, and often believe that success is a direct result of meticulous planning. When life deviates from these plans, it can create a spiral of self-doubt and frustration. The idea of divine timing, however, invites us to release this need for absolute control. It is a call to accept life's uncertainty with grace and trust that what unfolds is working in our favor. This does not imply passivity or a lack of action. Rather, it means taking inspired action while simultaneously letting go of the anxiety surrounding when or how results will manifest. It allows for a more peaceful journey where we trust in divine intervention, believing we are guided toward precisely what is meant for us. Synchronicities are among the most powerful confirmations of divine timing. These seemingly coincidental events may, in reality, be subtle messages or affirmations that indicate we are on the right path. When we pause and pay attention, we begin to notice the universe communicating in unique ways. Perhaps it's an unexpected phone call offering an opportunity we thought we had missed. Or perhaps it's repeatedly encountering information that points us toward a specific decision. These are not random occurrences, but signs that we are aligned with divine timing. When life feels chaotic or misaligned, these signs can offer reassurance, providing a reminder that despite surface-level confusion, the journey is unfolding perfectly. However, noticing and interpreting these signs requires mindfulness and presence. In our modern world of fast-paced living, filled with deadlines and distractions, it becomes easy to overlook these small but meaningful nudges from the universe. Divine timing asks us to slow down, to practice awareness, and to appreciate life as it unfolds moment by moment. In doing so, we allow ourselves to remain receptive to the subtle yet profound guidance being offered. When we cultivate this awareness, our ability to trust life deepens, and we recognize that even in moments of stillness or redirection, we are exactly where we need to be. It is also essential to acknowledge that what we think we want in a given moment may not always align with what we truly need for growth. Divine timing operates on the principle of aligning us with opportunities and outcomes when we are truly ready to receive them. Sometimes we chase after something only to experience disappointment when it doesn't materialize. Yet in hindsight, these missed opportunities often lead to paths far more aligned with our purpose. A job that didn't work out or a relationship that ended prematurely might have been necessary detours guiding us toward experiences that would better serve us in the long run. To fully embrace the concept of divine timing requires a shift in perspective. It involves moving away from rigid timelines and fixed expectations and embracing the journey with trust and gratitude. As we do so, life transforms from a race to reach certain milestones into an adventure filled with meaningful lessons and transformative experiences. Trusting divine timing ultimately enables us to let go of worry, allowing us to live with a deeper sense of purpose and peace, knowing that everything is happening exactly as it should, in perfect alignment with our highest good. Change is one of the most inevitable forces in life. Yet it is often met with resistance and fear. It challenges our comfort zones and compels us to confront uncertainty, making it one of the most uncomfortable yet essential elements of growth. At its core, embracing change is about transformation. It is about evolving beyond who we were, stepping into the unknown, and trusting that the journey will lead us to a better, more authentic version of ourselves. To embrace change is to accept that growth and discomfort are intertwined. One cannot exist without the other. Fear of the unknown is perhaps the greatest obstacle to embracing change. When we face transitions in life, whether they involve career shifts, relationships, or personal development, the uncertainty of what lies ahead can be paralyzing. This fear often stems from our need for control and our aversion to risk. We cling to what is familiar because it provides a sense of security, even if it no longer serves us or aligns with our goals. Yet, when we allow fear to dominate our choices, we risk stagnation. Growth requires us to take leaps of faith, to trust that even when we cannot see the full path ahead, the steps we take will lead us somewhere meaningful. Embracing change means acknowledging our fear, but refusing to let it dictate our actions. It is an act of courage, one that demands resilience and an open heart. Flexibility plays a critical role in navigating life's transitions. Change often disrupts our plans, forcing us to adapt to new circumstances and reconsider our expectations. This adaptability is a strength that allows us to flow with the natural rhythm of life rather than resisting it. When we approach change with a rigid mindset, we create unnecessary tension and struggle. However, when we remain flexible, we open ourselves to possibilities we might not have considered. Flexibility is not about passively accepting every change without question. It is about being willing to adjust our perspective, our goals, and our strategies in response to life's unfolding realities. It is about finding balance between holding on to what matters and letting go of what no longer aligns with our path. At its heart, embracing change is about trust. Trust in the process, trust in ourselves, and trust in the greater forces guiding our journey. When we resist change, we are often resisting the natural flow of life. By embracing it, we align ourselves with the rhythms of the universe, recognizing that change is not something to be feared, but something to be welcomed. It is a reminder that life is dynamic, constantly evolving, and full of possibilities. Trusting the process means believing that every change, no matter how difficult or unexpected, is leading us toward growth and fulfillment. It is an act of faith, one that allows us to let go of our need for certainty and to embrace the beauty of the unknown. Embracing change also invites self-reflection. Transitions often force us to examine our values, priorities, and goals, helping us gain clarity about what truly matters. They challenge us to let go of old habits, beliefs, or relationships that no longer serve us, and to make room for new opportunities. This process can be uncomfortable, as it requires us to confront parts of ourselves that we may have ignored or avoided. Yet it is through this introspection that we grow closer to our authentic selves. Change becomes a mirror, reflecting both our strengths and our areas for growth, and offering us the chance to align our lives more closely with our true purpose. Perhaps the most beautiful aspect of embracing change is the possibility it brings. When we let go of fear and resistance, we open ourselves to new experiences, relationships, and opportunities that we might never have imagined. Change challenges us to dream bigger, to step beyond the limits of what we thought was possible, and to create lives that reflect our deepest desires and values. It reminds us that we are not defined by our past or our circumstances, but by our willingness to grow, adapt, and embrace the future with an open heart. Embracing change is not about eliminating fear or discomfort. It is about choosing to move forward despite these feelings, trusting that every transition is a step toward a more fulfilling and authentic life. It is about recognizing that change is not an obstacle, but a gift, one that offers us the opportunity to evolve and to become more of who we are meant to be. By embracing change, we learn to navigate life's transitions with grace and resilience, finding strength in our adaptability and courage in the face of uncertainty. We discover that the unknown, far from being something to fear, is a space of infinite possibility where growth and transformation await. Letting go is a profound and transformative act that allows us to create space for renewal and growth. It is the process of releasing attachments to the past, whether those attachments are tied to people, experiences, regrets, or the illusion of control. While letting go is often accompanied by discomfort and resistance, it is a necessary step in freeing ourselves from the emotional and mental burdens that hold us back. By embracing the act of letting go, we open ourselves to new opportunities, possibilities, and a future unclouded by the weight of what no longer serves us. At the heart of letting go is the recognition that clinging to the past often stems from fear. This fear can manifest in various ways. Fear of losing a part of our identity, fear of facing the unknown, or fear of letting go of what feels safe and familiar. These fears create a powerful resistance, convincing us that holding on to the past provides stability. However, this is an illusion. Clinging to what no longer serves us only limits our growth and keeps us tethered to cycles that have already fulfilled their purpose. Letting go is an act of courage, requiring us to face our fears head on and trust that what lies ahead holds greater alignment with our journey. Forgiveness plays a central role in the process of letting go, whether it involves forgiving others or ourselves. It is a way of releasing the emotional weight that lingers from unresolved conflicts, disappointments, or regrets. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful behavior or forgetting past pain. Rather, it is about freeing ourselves from the grip of negative emotions. When we hold on to anger, resentment, or guilt, we carry those feelings into every aspect of our lives, allowing them to influence our decisions, relationships, and outlook. Forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves, a way to unburden our hearts and minds so that we can move forward unencumbered. It is an acknowledgement that while we cannot change the past, we have the power to shape how it affects our present and future. One of the most challenging aspects of letting go is the grief that often accompanies it. When we release attachments, we may feel a sense of loss, even if those attachments were no longer serving us. This grief is a natural part of the process, as it reflects the significance of what we are leaving behind. Allowing ourselves to feel this sadness without judgment is essential to healing. By honoring our emotions and giving ourselves permission to grieve, we create space for acceptance and closure. Letting go does not erase the importance of the past. It simply repositions it as a chapter that has contributed to our growth and evolution. The process of letting go also invites self-awareness and introspection. It challenges us to examine what we are holding on to and why. Often we are unaware of the extent to which our attachments shape our thoughts and behaviors. By reflecting on these patterns, we gain clarity about what is truly important and what we are ready to release. This self-awareness empowers us to make conscious choices that align with our values and aspirations. It allows us to discern between what is essential for our well-being and what is merely a remnant of outdated beliefs or circumstances. Letting go creates a profound sense of freedom. When we release the past, we free ourselves from the limitations and constraints that have been holding us back. This newfound freedom enables us to live more fully in the present, unburdened by old stories, expectations, or regrets. It opens the door to new possibilities and experiences, allowing us to embrace life with a renewed sense of purpose and curiosity. Letting go is not just about removing what no longer serves us. It is about making room for what truly matters. It is about creating the mental and emotional space needed to welcome growth, joy, and connection into our lives. Trust in the future is an essential component of letting go. It requires us to believe that what lies ahead is worth the risk of releasing the past. This trust is not about blind optimism, but about faith in the natural flow of life and the opportunities it brings. When we trust in the future, we acknowledge that every ending is also a beginning, and every loss creates space for something new to emerge. Trusting the future means embracing uncertainty with confidence, knowing that we are capable of navigating whatever comes our way. It is a reminder that life is a dynamic journey, and letting go is a vital part of staying aligned with its rhythm. Letting go is an act of self-love. It is a way of honoring our growth and recognizing that we deserve to live free from the burdens of the past. It is a declaration that we are ready to step into a future that aligns with our highest potential. Letting go is not a single moment, but an ongoing practice, one that requires patience, compassion, and trust. Each time we choose to let go, we affirm our commitment to living authentically and fully, embracing the beauty of life as it unfolds. By letting go, we create the space for renewal and transformation, allowing us to move forward with clarity, strength, and a heart open to all that life has to offer. Faith through uncertainty is one of the most profound lessons life offers. Uncertainty is an inescapable part of human existence. No matter how meticulously we plan or how much effort we invest, life is unpredictable, often veering off course in ways we could never anticipate. In these moments, faith becomes an anchor, offering us the strength to endure the unknown, the courage to face challenges, and the grace to persevere when the path ahead is unclear. Faith is not merely a passive belief, but an active force that propels us forward, even in the face of doubt and fear. The unpredictable nature of life can be unsettling. It is natural to seek security and stability, to desire a roadmap that guarantees success and minimizes risk. Yet the very essence of life defies such control. Faith does not eliminate uncertainty. Rather, it transforms how we experience it. It allows us to shift our perspective, viewing uncertainty not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity for growth and discovery. Faith teaches us to embrace the unknown with an open heart, trusting that every detour and delay serves a greater purpose, even when we cannot immediately see it. Fear often arises in moments of uncertainty, clouding our judgment and paralyzing our ability to act. Fear whispers that the unknown is dangerous, that stepping forward without guarantees is reckless, and that staying within the bounds of the familiar is safer. But faith challenges this narrative. It encourages us to move through fear, not by dismissing it, but by acknowledging its presence while choosing to act anyway. Faith reminds us that fear, though powerful, does not have the final say. It is a companion on the journey, but it need not dictate the direction we take. The strength that faith provides is not an absence of struggle, but a resilience that carries us through it. In the face of adversity, faith becomes a wellspring of inner fortitude, helping us withstand the storms of life. It encourages us to persevere, to take one step at a time, even when the destination is unclear. Faith sustains us when circumstances seem insurmountable, offering a sense of peace that transcends the immediate chaos. It is the quiet assurance that we are not alone, that there is a purpose unfolding beyond our current understanding, and that we are equipped to navigate whatever lies ahead. Faith, through uncertainty, also fosters a deeper connection to ourselves and to the world around us. In times of unpredictability, we are often forced to confront what truly matters, to reevaluate our priorities and values. This introspection can lead to profound personal growth as it encourages us to align more closely with our authentic selves. Faith allows us to navigate this process with compassion and grace, reminding us that growth often comes through discomfort and that the uncertainty we face is a catalyst for transformation. It also connects us to others, as shared experiences of uncertainty often reveal our common humanity and the strength we draw from mutual support. In moments of uncertainty, faith is a reminder of life's cyclical nature. Just as seasons change, so do the circumstances of our lives. Winter's stillness eventually gives way to spring's renewal, and what once seemed barren becomes fertile ground for new beginnings. Faith helps us trust in these cycles, assuring us that even the darkest moments hold the potential for light. It encourages us to see setbacks as temporary and to recognize that every challenge contains the seeds of opportunity. Faith gives us the patience to endure these cycles, knowing that growth and renewal are always on the horizon. Faith does not guarantee a specific outcome, but it does provide a sense of purpose and direction. It guides us to take action even when we cannot see the full path ahead. This action is not about controlling the future, but about participating in it with intention and trust. Faith reminds us that our efforts, no matter how small, are meaningful, and that each step we take contributes to a larger story. It teaches us to focus not on the uncertainties of the outcome, but on the certainty of our ability to persevere and grow. Faith through uncertainty is about surrendering to the flow of life. It is an acknowledgement that while we cannot predict or control every aspect of our journey, we can trust in the process. This surrender is not about giving up. It is about letting go of the need for certainty and embracing the beauty of the unknown. Faith allows us to find peace amid chaos, to discover strength in vulnerability, and to move forward with courage and hope. It is a practice of aligning with the rhythms of life, trusting that we are exactly where we need to be, and believing that the future holds possibilities beyond what we can imagine. Faith is an invitation to live fully, even in the face of uncertainty. It is a call to embrace the unpredictability of life with a sense of wonder and curiosity, to trust in the unfolding of our journey, and to find joy in the process. By cultivating faith, we not only navigate uncertainty with greater ease, but also open ourselves to the profound growth and transformation that it brings. Faith teaches us that life's unpredictability is not something to fear, but something to celebrate. For it is within the unknown that the greatest possibilities are born. Renewal and rebirth are powerful forces that define the cycles of life, inviting us to embrace transformation and the opportunities it brings. Transformation often begins with the release of the old, outdated habits, beliefs, or circumstances that no longer align with who we are becoming. This process of letting go is not always easy. It requires courage to release the familiar and make space for the unknown. Yet, it is in this act of release that we open ourselves to renewal, allowing fresh energy, ideas, and perspectives to enter our lives. Endings are often perceived as losses, creating a sense of fear or sadness. However, renewal and rebirth remind us that endings are not final, but are instead the prelude to new beginnings. Just as the seasons transition naturally, with winter giving way to spring, our lives are marked by similar rhythms of closure and renewal. Each ending carries within it the seeds of possibility, urging us to look beyond the immediate sense of loss and toward the growth and opportunities that lie ahead. Transformation is the bridge that connects the old and the new, challenging us to evolve into more authentic and purposeful versions of ourselves. The process of renewal involves deep self-awareness. When we release what no longer serves us, we are invited to reflect on who we are and who we wish to become. This reflection can be both empowering and illuminating, as it provides clarity about our values, goals, and passions. Renewal is not just about external change. It is an inner transformation that aligns us with our true essence. It encourages us to shed layers of doubt, fear, and limitation, revealing the strength and potential that have always been within us. In this way, renewal is a rediscovery of self, a moment of awakening that reminds us of our capacity to create, adapt, and thrive. Rebirth, on the other hand, is the act of stepping into the new. It is a bold embrace of the opportunities that emerge when we let go of the past. Rebirth is not confined to grand, sweeping changes. It can be found in the subtle shifts that occur within us, a renewed sense of purpose, a rekindled passion, or a clearer vision of the path ahead. These moments of rebirth are transformative, infusing our lives with vitality and a sense of possibility. They remind us that we are not defined by our past, but by our ability to rise from it, to take what we have learned and use it as a foundation for growth. The beauty of renewal and rebirth lies in their cyclical nature. Life is a series of beginnings and endings, each transition offering us the chance to start anew. Renewal teaches us to embrace these cycles with grace, trusting that every ending is a step toward greater alignment with our purpose. Rebirth encourages us to approach life with curiosity and openness, seeing change not as a threat, but as an opportunity to grow and evolve. Together, renewal and rebirth remind us that transformation is a constant, that we are always in a state of becoming, and that life's challenges are often the catalysts for our greatest growth. Through renewal and rebirth, we learn to see the interconnectedness of all experiences. The struggles we face, the losses we endure, and the transitions we navigate are all part of a larger tapestry, each thread contributing to the richness of our journey. Renewal teaches us to find meaning in these experiences, to view them not as random events, but as essential steps in our evolution. Rebirth invites us to take the lessons of the past and use them to shape a brighter, more intentional future. In this way, renewal and rebirth are acts of creation, enabling us to continually redefine ourselves and our lives. Renewal and rebirth are celebrations of life's inherent capacity for change and growth. They remind us that we are never truly stuck, that no matter how difficult or uncertain the present moment may feel, there is always the potential for transformation. Renewal invites us to release what is weighing us down, while rebirth encourages us to step forward with courage and hope. Together, they form the foundation of a life lived with intention and authenticity, a life in which we are not only willing to embrace change, but are empowered by it. Through renewal and rebirth, we find the strength to let go, the clarity to move forward, and the wisdom to trust in the beauty of the journey. In conclusion, the journey of life is an intricate cycle of growth, fueled by trust, resilience, and self-discovery. It is a continuous process of letting go of the old, embracing change, and opening ourselves to transformation. Each theme explored: divine timing, embracing change, letting go, faith through uncertainty, and renewal, forms a vital piece of this journey. Together, they illuminate a path where challenges become opportunities and uncertainty becomes a doorway to greater alignment with our purpose. Life invites us to trust not only in the flow of the universe, but also in our own capacity to navigate its twists and turns. By aligning with higher forces, whether through faith, intuition, or surrender, we allow ourselves to live more authentically and fully. Embracing renewal with courage is a declaration of our willingness to evolve, to step into the unknown with hope and conviction, and to recognize that every ending brings the promise of a new beginning. This cycle of transformation is not just a path to growth, but a celebration of the endless possibilities that life holds for those who trust in its journey.